everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. It is the first Thursday in the month of June. That means it is the first Jank Pack Thursday of the hopefully very soon to be upcoming summer season, and I cannot wait to see how we start the summer off. Last week we had the Exotic Dreams, exotic cars that came from Julie Farnham. Just a fun set, and we did end up getting a Lamborghini Countach, so I cannot argue with that. 73 entries live upon the wheel. We're going to give it a shuffle. We're going to give it a spin. And today's little history fact of the day is, you always hear, don't quit your day job. Well, this is a case when it might not be a bad idea. Because on this day, June the 5th, the year is 1880, playwright George Bernard Shaw indeed quits his day job working at Edison Telephone Company to pursue writing. You know how'd that go for him? By the time he died in 1950, he had produced over 40 plays and won the 1925 Nobel Prize for Literature. Coming up, what do we have? Is it? What's it going to be? We have Hyborian gates, which we have dealt with before. I cannot remember. I think maybe Milo had sent the original pack, and this one came in the box that I got a while ago. I cannot recall much about it. I'm probably sure that means you can't either. So, with that being said, I will see you over at the table in just a moment. And here we are over at the table. We are digging into the box. We are going for the box of the Hyborian gates, which, thinking back, it was some sort of trading card game, though I do not recall much about it, other than the fact it was a trading card game. Excuse me. But that is alright, because that is part of the appeal of the Boxo Jank, the Boxo mystery. Plus, it's always good just to go through, look at what that Close Encounters is going to be something. It's going to be in here somewhere. Law of averages states that it has to be in there somewhere. And here it is. Let's get this stuff. Let's get the box up there. That is getting harder and harder to deal with. Pay no attention to the mess over there. That is the battle cards corner. A lot of stuff coming up out of that. Now, Hyborian Gates, limited edition collectible card game. The game where magic and technology meet. Okay, that rings a vague bell. Featuring illustration. Oh, that's right. By the incredible, I believe still married husband and wife team of Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell. So there's going to be some awesome artwork in here. Let's see. Look for randomly inserted cards found only in Hyborian Gates limited edition booster packs. Exchange the ancient gate for a signed and numbered, limited edition fine art print of a recently commissioned Boris Vallejo or Julie Bell painting. Chances of finding the ancient gate are 1 in a millennium, 1 in 1,000 packs. Angel, Storm, and Winning cards are found 1 in 375. Millennium packs, we did not get one of those. 50 of the 100 ultra rare cards are only available in limited edition boosters, which is what we have. So we are going to get into a limited edition booster. I don't know why I'm saying that word like that, but there we are. 15 cards, including 1 gate card and 1 pyramid card. 1995 by Cardz. Alright, so we've got 15 cards. And like I say, it's Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell, 2 incredibly talented artists, so I cannot wait to get in and remind myself of what it is. One moment, though. Apologies, I have returned. It is early June. The weather is starting to get nice, and which means the goldenrod, she be in bloom, and my allergies are not having any fun with it. So in we go. Here is the back of them. We're going to take a look, and we're going to see. Watch us get the ancient gates. Well, there's something that actually has a texture. That'll be on the bottom. But in we go. Card number 1. Whoop. The Knights of Time. Osiran Tech. Osiran troopers may discard this to end a battle with no winner. That's interesting. So like an instant draw. We have Mistress of the Horse, a Chaos Companion. And a horse have tusks? Yes, it does. The artwork is amazing. Discard at any time to negate a power surge effect. Okay, so that's, I guess, kind of like in Magic, you would have cancellation spells and whatnot. Next. Hello, friends. Swordswomen. Osiren? Is it Osiren? Osiren. Let's go Osiren. Can take one Vortex Tactics card from discard pile after losing a battle. Don't 100% know what that means, but again, that's the problem. Like battle cards, which Tim and I do on Saturdays on his channel, link down below, make sure to check that out. There's so many trading card games that have come and gone, but the artwork on this is amazing. Land's Guardian, an Atlantean Trooper. Return to hand any one card except enemy's trooper. It's so weirdly worded, too. Return to... What was it? Return to hand. Like in Magic, it just says return it to the owner's hand, but that is very odd. Oh, hello, Cato. Shout out Julie Farnham. Cat Quickness, Vortex Tactics. Allows all the owner's cards to add 2 on attack values. That could be problematic. If it was in Magic, it would be very problematic. The Death Sentinel, rocking the fantastic skullet. Shout out Maiden's World of Wax. Death Sentinel, Chaos Monster. No companions can be used against him. Okay. I'm starting to not really put it together, but hey, we got us a gate. We've got Pazuzu's Gate. Pazuzu... It's one of the big name demons in literature, but I cannot remember what their exact station is. Monsters in Chaos Dimension can move 1 or 2 dimensions. Gate self-destructs 4 turns after 1 use. Interesting. So basically, it's like a Mission Impossible thing. Oops. There we go. Misty City, Gaian Magic. I'm guessing it's some sort of land. Tech, vehicles, and Gaian magic cannot be used until the end of owner's next turn. Oh, so if they have, like, tech and a vehicle, you could basically stymie them for an entire round. That could come in handy. Now, again, I asked this with all the trading card games. Anybody ever play this? Anybody ever hear of it? I'd never heard of it until I opened it here the first time. Whoops, upside down. But the artwork is stunning. Dragon Rider, a Hyborian Trooper. Discard attached card and rest of stack returns to ready area. Now again, I'm wondering if the terminology is just slightly different for this. Because ready area would be like the Magic Library or whatnot. I cannot figure this out. Royal Ice. Power Surge. Duplicates effects of any Vortex Tactics card played this turn. Okay, so a copy spell. Where are you looking, sir? Where are you looking, Burb? Where are you looking? I think we all know where you're looking. There we go. Ooh, the Lesser Siren, Hyborian Trooper, immune to Gaian magic. Well, that would be handy if you have an opponent who's into that. Let's see if I'm actually going to... Yes, I figured it out. Mist Dwellers, a Chaos Companion. Moves with monster to any dimension before combat. There's a lot of moving around, a lot of different dimensions, and that is confusing me. Like I say, the battle cards, the stuff that Julie Farnham sent me, I really want to start taking deep dives into old trading card games. That would be kind of fun. Dragon Knight, an Atlantean Companion, adds 2 to Strength versus Chaos and Osiren cards. And we've got the +7/+7. Again, there's so much to this. Somewhere out there, the rules have to be. Christopher Works actually found the actual rules from battle cards, so these have to be out there somewhere. The penultimate card, Quickening Mist. Osiren Tech cuts Hyborian Trooper's defense total in half. So I'm going to wonder if, much like in Magic, we're just going to pull this guy up here. That's their defense, so it's +7/+7, so 7 attack. Yeah, that might be it. 7 attack, 7 defense. That would be 4 attack, 7 defense. I don't know, but that is interesting. And the final one, which had a weird... yeah, it's like a little... It's a little puzzle card. And as you can see there is some sort of indentation. I can't recall what it makes. It does not say what it makes. But it is but it is some sort of puzzle card. Again, I really want to take a deep dive into it, and I have this pack that will go in the box, and another pack that I've opened in the past. So I think there could be enough to maybe get a little bit going and see just what in the world is going on with this set. But regardless, much like with a lot of things that I see, basketball, other trading card games, anime stuff, One Piece, etc., etc. Don't know what in the world I'm looking at, but I enjoy looking at it. And these, with the artwork, incredible artwork. And potential TTM fuel, because why not? I've gotten comic artists to sign before. But now, before we get to the hunt pack, which weirdly is going to be more fantasy art, we're going to do our community shoutout. This one is going to a channel I really, really enjoy, Tripolic X Cards and Stuff, sitting at 741, just on the verge of getting to 750 and then to 800. One, really like his channel. Opens up a ton of history stuff. That's really when the bug bit me again, and that's how he found me, and then we really started to get to know each other, was through the opening of history stuff. Link to him down below. Please, if you enjoy when I do history stuff, and I know you guys do, make sure to go check him out, because what he does puts me to shame. And on top of that, he happened to send me a little surprise in the mail the other day that will be featured in a mail video, this weekend. So, advanced thanks to him. He is awesome. I haven't opened it yet, but coming from him, it's going to be something cool. That's all I'm going to say. So, link to him down below. We need to make sure to get him up to 750, then beyond to the 800, and then to that mythical 1K that everybody is always in search of. That's what we need. We need an entire community of people that have that K after their subscribers, and it's just going to be awesome. And now, the hunt pack. Like I said, we're going more fantasy art. We're going back to the art Suydam, who does sign, so I'm wondering if Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell do. I had to clean up the checklist a little bit because it was getting out of hand, and I realized that I didn't have some that I thought I had crossed out, so I went through, I completely revamped it. So what we're hunting for: 7 of the base cards, and 4 of the metallics to go in the stack to complete the set. We've got many more packs of this, and one day a project that I try on this thing will be completed. So let's go in. We've got a bunch of cards. We got a metallic! Let's go! Let's go! The day is ours. The day is ours, ladies and folks. Let's just make sure they're all unseparated. All right, and we will end with the metallic. So let's go in. We've got our checklist, and let's see if we got any. I think we've seen these guys before. Is it Mr. Toad? The Roadster, 52. We do have that. We're close. We need 51. But we can appreciate the art. Look at this fella. It's a horn. It's the big horn guy from Legend meets Zamfir, master of the pan flute. Number 3, a piper at the gates of dawn. We do not need that one, but we can appreciate that. That is, Art Suydam does some great stuff. As I say that, I'm still not wrong. Number 2, space abduction. We do not need that, but keep your minds out of the gutter, kids. Mammoth. God, those things. Look at how. Can you imagine how terrifying it would be to see something like that crashing through the brush at you? Number 1, the woolly mammoth. We do have the woolly mammoth. Actually, I looked over on the stack and I saw him sitting right there. But can you imagine that? And then on top of that, not only do you have to deal with probably a 2,000 to 3,000 pound massive animal with anger issues and is basically hell-bent on killing you, and you have to fend it off with a sharpened stick and a rock. We've seen this guy before, and it is just a great one. It is just a great one. 4th of July. What was it, Uncle Mugwump? Uncle Mugwump wants you. Did we need that? 32? We did not. We do have that. Cannot recall, but quite an interesting shot. Look at the moo cows. Look at the moo cows down there. 38, Pop and Dink. We do have Pop and Dink. But at least we got a metallic, because this pack is proving to be, unfortunately, not giving us any of the base cards. Aw, hello, friends. This is 74 Dawn. We do not need that. Oop-a-doop-a-doop. Love the art. And I love the color scale. You know, what's this guy got a... Oh, that's the tortoise and the hare. It's like, what's this guy got a gun for? 28, we have had that. This one we've definitely seen before. I do remember it. Is it... okay, no, I thought it was the one reference to Geiger. But this is 49. Mysterious Worlds. We need one of them in the series, but that is a very haunting image if you think about it. Then our final card, it is a metallic. Look at him. It is the Joker. Oh, and that is great because we had, actually, let's see. I have it over here, the one that Julie Farnham sent. Oof, we have this metallic right here, and that is M3, that is the Archer. But now we have the Joker, which is awesome. Look at him. Let's see what he says. This piece was done for Neil Adams at Continuity Comics back in the 80s. Neil gave me the freedom to do many things for which I will always be thankful. That is just stunning. And honestly, for 1995? 1992? 1995. 1995. They're still in really good shape. So obviously, the metallic Joker goes right up there, and we can cross that off the list. Now, we only need 3 of the metallics left. But I have to say, I've opened probably over half a box of this stuff. That was the first metallic I pulled, so we will see. That's all we can say. But that is going to do it. No gum this time. Last week was bad enough. And I already talked to Tim. Tim said, oh, don't worry. I've got an entire tin. And he does. And I am afeared by this. I am afeared by said tin. The Tim tin. I wonder if I'll rename it. Once the Tim tin comes in, that'll be renamed, and the Gum-Cophagus will... I'll probably have to burn that thing for how long that gum is in there. But thank you so much. This was a blast. This was an absolute blast. Link to Tripolic X cards and stuff down below. Please make sure to check him out. Tell a friend, because history stuff. History stuff is amazing. He's pulling amazing relics. The past couple videos, the relics he's been pulling out of the 1700 set, chef's kiss. That's all I'm going to say. Real quick, before everybody bails out, what do we got coming up? Tomorrow, the battles between Julie Farnham and myself resume 6:30 p.m. her channel, 7 o'clock p.m. my channel. We're going to finish off our series of the 2023 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions hobby boxes. I pulled some good stuff, and she's saying she pulled some good stuff, so tomorrow is going to be an epic battle. Also, Saturday evening, 10:30 Eastern. If you like movies, which I know you do, swing over to Singularity Digital Art, because he is starting a new thing. It is called Far Out Flicks. Last week he showed the iconic classic Night of the Living Dead. This week, Saturday, 10:30 p.m., is going to be Nosferatu, I think one of the first adaptions of Count Dracula that ever existed. But they couldn't call him Dracula because of the lawsuit between the film company and Bram Stoker's estate. That said, it's going to be fun. Make sure to check out the list of all the shows that are just good fun down below. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you to everybody over in the chat. I always appreciate you. Hopefully you have a great rest of the week, and we will see you around the YouTubes at various things. We will see you later, everybody.